Hey YouTubers, Grimmy here, and this is the video review for the Impossible Toys Glypher. One of the last hurrah figures for the Impossible Toys company has arrived, and it's a remake of Bumblebee. But this is actually one of the other characters known as Glyph. So why don't we take a closer look at her? So Glypher is a repaint of the, well, not a repaint, but a reimagining of the G1 Bumblebee design, which means it's a Volkswagen. You know, something that a lot of us were hoping we'd see from Hasbro. Now, it's pretty straightforward, but it's a nice looking little bug. As you can see, a little bit of like rubber tires, which is good. The paint job's pretty nice too. Painted bumpers, both front and back. Like a silver covering where the engine would be. A little bit of gray at the bottom, which goes all around. Not bad. And you got gray windshields and windows. Now you may notice a little Autobot symbol on there. That's actually a sticker that I put on. It was part of those Kabaya candy figures. Since each one came with Autobot and Decepticon symbol, I just took an Autobot symbol for Glypher here. I couldn't find any repro labels that I had previously, so this'll work. But yeah. It's definitely a nice figure, and I think it works out pretty good. Just one sec. And it will fit pretty well with your mini bots, or like, no, actually your Legends figures, I'm sorry. My mistake, but I'll show you in a sec. Because we'll bring in Legends class gears. Oops. And as you can see, they actually do fit pretty well together. So, with Glypher being a little bit higher up as far as the... no, Gears is actually a little taller. My mistake. But, yeah. They go, like, Glypher will go very well with your, Legends figures, which is always a nice thing. But anyway, I think it's time we got her into robot mode and see how she looks there. Now that we have Glypher in her robot mode, there is definitely a lot of similarities between her and the G1 Bumblebee design, which I'll show you right now. Yes, B is a little smaller, but yeah, there is a lot of similarities in the transformation. The arms are actually made from the wheels, and you got both wheels on the arms. The feet are the hood of the car. And even the head that flips out from the back of the car is there. So, which is nice. There are some improvements made to that design, which I'll get into right now. Mainly it's just adding articulation. You got ball jointed shoulders, ball jointed elbows, which is nice. A waist swivel, which is amazing to see on this figure. You got ball jointed hips, ball jointed knees, and hinge and ball joint on the ankles. So you can get her in a lot of nice poses. Unfortunately, she doesn't have any head rotation, given that her head is on an up and down hinge, but you can have her look up and down. A nice part of the transformation is that the head is pushed forward a bit when it's transformed. Or you push it forward actually. But which is a nice touch. The legs can be a little tricky to transform, especially the feet. It's just that they the pins actually follow a little track, so it's kind of, you gotta make sure you make it follow that right track, and it can get caught up at times. But all in all, Glyph is a very solid figure, and will go pretty good with your classics mini bots. As you can see, she's maybe a hair taller than your standard mini bot, but she's roughly in scale, which is good. She even comes with her own little gun, which is this teeny tiny little thing that you can fit into either hand, but has no storage spot in vehicle mode. So you gotta put it to the side, which is kind of scary considering how small it is. You gotta make sure you can keep track of it. But other than that, this is a really solid mold, and I do like it. You can get it at Big Bad Toy Store. They have a variety of choices left, including Bumblebee, Cliffjumper, Mumble Jumper, Cliff Bee, Wasp, Glypher, I think, and Tapper. So you got a lot of nice choices for pulling out this mold, and for 15 bucks I think it's worthwhile, even if it's just to try it. So I do recommend it. So thank you again for watching this little video, and I will see you next time. Take care, have fun, and so long.